This is Friday, January 3rd. For anybody who didn't realize it, it is actually Friday. I don't know if you're discombobulated like me, but yesterday I thought it was Monday and I kept thinking it was Monday all day, and now we're already to Friday. So it is actually Friday. And we do this every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for the My AI system. We're teaching you all about the My AI system, what it will do. We're doing deep dives sometimes of some really great things. If you're brand new here, just come every day. You're going to learn all about the system, but then also you're going to learn different ways of posting on social media, different things that you can do, different ways of starting conversations. We answer lots of different types of questions here, all about social media. Now, if you're looking for the websites, the email, the prospects, all that other stuff, those are Cheryl's meetings, and those are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. So if you want to know about all of those other features of the Nowsite system, every Tuesday and Wednesday is Ask How and with Cheryl, and that is at 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, and she covers the websites, the funnels, the emails, everything else. Everything social media or my AI related is here. And so I love this. I am the hugest fan of AI. Use it every day in my own businesses. Love, love, love this platform. And here's the thing that I want you to understand, that just what Derek said resonated with me so much, because you could take your thoughts, throw it into the AI, and it gives you a fantastic message for either a blog, for a social media post, for bullet points for a video that you're going to do. There's so many different ways of being able to use this. So first of all, let me show you where you're going to find your replay and make sure everybody who's new here does have access to the group area, because this is a resource area that you're going to need. So first of all, if you are brand new, please put a one in the chat. One in the chat if you're brand new. All my normal people know, put sevens in here if you've been here before and you've learned something great. But if you're brand new, put a one so I know who my new people are. So Dean, of course, is new. And Derek's new. Do I have any other Bob's new? Look at all of my wonderful new people. So excited about this. Okay. And look at all my sevens. Love all those sevens. Makes me feel like I should go to Vegas, even though I don't gamble. It's like all those sevens. All right, let's get started. We're going to come over here. I want to make sure all of you are actually have access to this. It's the official corporate Now site group. The official corporate Now site group is where you're going to find all of your relevant information. We're going to give you times for meetings there where we have our special event meetings. Also want to make sure that you know your replays are here as well. So let's refresh this page real quick. If we come over here, all of the replays for my trainings are going to be in here so you can easily get your replays. Absolutely love this. And if you're part of the 4 people that are over here watching by Facebook, it's so much more fun over here on the Zoom. Come on over. I'm going to give you the link right now on how you could join us. It's nowsite.online. And if you come and click on this link, you can actually see us over here. All right. Next, if you want to know who I am, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I'm a personal business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, author, speaker, and professional network marketer. I've been building online for a very long time. I've done lots of different businesses online, so I have a wide variety of ways to be able to teach you things. I started out on the stages of an essential oil company a long time ago. And I've been teaching websites, blogging, social media, and how to build your business online using those tools for a very long time. All of my posts are made with the Nowsite system, so feel free to come over here. You can use any of these as a make it your own. Lots of great ideas here, ways to do birthday posts, ways to do questions, all these different things. So feel free to come over here if you ever need an idea of how to do a post. And yeah. So let's get started today. So with what we were talking about, I do want to make sure that you guys know how to continuously modify your AI. Because the one thing that's really neat about this system is that it continuously learns about you. in who you are and what you want and what's important to you in your wording and what you want to speak about. Now, there's a couple of things that can happen with that, right? Occasionally, your AI can go a little bit rogue and start saying something over and over again. I'm going to show you how to stop that. And I'm also going to show you how to update it. So as you are growing in your business, as you are growing in who you can continuously keep the AI up to date with what you're doing, especially if you're working on any of the challenges or the special offers that we've been talking about this last month. Challenges and offers, especially in January, are going to be huge. People are waking up after New Year's realizing that New Year's resolutions don't work. They've stepped on their scale and the number's bigger. They're going to open their credit card statements and it's going to be like, oh gosh, how much did I spend? They're looking at their bank accounts and they're going back to a job that they don't like. Now, that's a large part of the population, right? Those are the people that we are trying to affect, right? Those are the people that we want to help, that maybe we have a product or a business opportunity or coaching for, that we can help them transform their lives into where they really want to be in their heart, right? So, as we're doing these things, as we're making these challenges, as we are doing all of these things, there's things that we can update in the AI to keep it up to date with what we're doing. So today I want to take a moment to go over that with you because we don't really talk about it enough of keeping the AI up to date. Now, when you use the AI so much like I do and many of you do, it's going to really start sounding like you. At first, it's going to be maybe a little off. I'm going to show you how to tweak it. But as it continues to go, it's going to sound more and more like you. I read posts that I do, and I can't even decipher anymore which ones I actually wrote by myself and which one the AI did because it's just so in line with who I am now. That's the neat thing. But occasionally, it will start doing some things that are kind of off. And if it does, I'm going to show you how to not only get it back on track, but how to even get it more to sound more like you. So first, when we come over here to the Nowsite system, the parts that we talk about are all right here. The 1, 2, 3, which is posting on social media, commenting on posts, and starting conversations. When we come down here, we're going to see train my AI. Okay. And when we go to train my AI, it's going to be learn about me. Now, this is my demo account, so it's definitely not as full as my normal account that I use because I just use this for demos. But this demo account, because I've used it every single day, sounds just as much like me as my regular account does. It's crazy how the AI learns. But here you'll have your name in here. If you go by a nickname, you'll put it here. What your job title is. Now, you may not have a job, but you still have a title of what you are. Maybe you're the CEO of your own business. For me, I'm a personal and business transformation coach. What drew me to this role? I used to be chained to fear and insecurity and talked about a little bit about my life and threw it in there. Now, it is a little hard to read in here, so you can either voice to text or write it in a note and then copy it and paste it into here because it isn't really a large amount of space where you could actually, I need space to be able to see things. And so I took mine and I wrote it out in notes and on my Mac and then put it back in there. So what information would you like to share about your family? Maybe family's important to you. For some people, it's not. It's like, this is all business. I don't want any to talk about any of my family at all. But for other people, that is very important to them as part of social media of displaying who they are, their values, their beliefs, and things like that. So information that you can put in here. Share a few facts or stories about your background. This is a great thing the AI is going to pull from this information as it's making posts for you. So this is a great area to keep updated as well. Any upcoming events, plans, or goals in the next year you'd like to share. If you're starting to work on a course like Deborah is, or on a challenge, I know there's a couple here that are working on challenges for the next month, health challenges that they're running, like Danielle. You can actually put this information in here, and the AI will start putting some information like the whisper campaign into your messaging. So it will start sprinkling that into some of that. Now, of course, if you're going to use this area, you're going to have to keep it updated, right? You need to make sure you keep it updated. Now, one warning, if you put goals and dreams here and you add these in here, it will start pulling from that. So if it's not a goal that you would ever want to share on social media, don't put it here, because the AI will start pulling that and then putting that in there. Now, the other thing, think like me. Remember, your interests in here are going to shape the way that the AI talks about you and present your message. So you want to make sure to keep your interests updated. Maybe your interests changed. Maybe you changed companies or changed careers and your interests changed. You want to make sure to try to keep this up to date as possible, and you want as many things here as possible for the AI to pull from for your posts. Favorite popular figures. This is going to help it find the voice that you are looking for and the types of topics that you want to talk about. So Tony Robbins, Brene Brown, Martha Beck, Byron Katie, Joe Dispenza. These are some of the ones that I really like. Yours are going to be different, but the more that you can give, again, the AI will learn more how to speak like you. Favorite books, music. It will pull from this and occasionally give you a one about, hey, based on my favorite book, this is a great thing to talk about. And so you want to make sure that you have some things in there as well. Now, what happens if the AI doesn't quite sound like you? Or maybe it did what it did to me one time, where it kind of went rogue and it started using some slang that I would never say. I'm like, that doesn't sound like me. It's a very quick and easy fix. You're going to come over here to Write Like Me, and you're going to fine tune your writing style. So for me, when mine went rogue and it was kind of like it started using some language that I would never use, I came in here and the simple fix was I went one click over to more formal. I hit save and boom, it was perfect. It was that easy. Okay. So maybe you're funny. Like Paul isn't here today, but Paul's a pretty funny guy. Like Paul, Glenn, where's Glenn? There's Glenn. There's Paul's friend. Paul's a comedian, right? Like he just loves to have fun. So for him, the humor may be all the way over on LOL, and all of his it's going to write all of his posts as funny posts. Okay? I try to be funny. I tell myself I'm funny. Apparently I'm not. I don't know. People have told me I'm not as funny as I think. I amuse myself, but apparently not others. So I put this down on the other side to not be so funny because that's not who I am, I guess. Now, emojis. I'm a huge emoji person. I love them. They bring a lot of color. Anytime we're breaking up the black and white in posts, especially longer posts, it's great. So I have emojis on full blast. Writing style. Informal is going to be a super casual, laid back, slang kind of thing. And formal, the more formal you go, the literally more formal or rigid the writing's going to be. So play with that and see where it feels best for you. Length. Even for me, Adrian's nickname for he has two nicknames for me. One he calls me E, which Glenn calls me Vitamin E, but Adrian just calls me E. But he also calls me War and Peace because I have a lot of words and I love words. So, but even with that, long for the AI was just even too long for me. Middle ground is right about right. Now, most people will like it probably right in this area right here. Okay. But it's also going to learn how many words you like, how often you say make it longer to know exactly what you want. Dramatic capitalization and punctuation. That is me all the way. I love all of that. I've got it full blast over here, just like emojis. And tone. Friendly is going to be super laid back, just, very casual. And an expert, again, is more on that rigid side, right? It's facts and this and that. I like a middle ground in there. So I found this is the best place for me. Now, another part that we don't really talk about right here is style descriptions or descriptors. Sometimes you don't have the words to describe how you really want to sound. But who was it? Derek. Derek said he's part of Eric Worre's group. Maybe he says, I want to sound just like Eric Worre. He can put, I want to sound like Eric Worre in here, click analyze, and it will make all of the it will say all the styles that are associated with Eric Worre. Same with like Oprah. If you say you want to sound like Oprah, she's inspirational, empathetic, conversational, uplifting, personal, story driven, and reflective. If you like all of those, you can keep all of them. If you want to change any of them, you can click them off. You can also just add your own word. Like maybe you like powerful, that you want to sound powerful, or you want to sound confident. You can put those style descriptors in there and add. Now, if you haven't done this in here, it's really a neat way to define how the AI is going to sound like you. So it's another way of being able to hone in that AI to sound more like you and more like the way you really want to sound, because sometimes we don't want to sound quite like us. We want to sound a little bit more educated in the area or a little bit more like an expert or something. If we put in the writing styles here, it will incorporate all of these into our writing. Now, this is going to help for this is going to help for your social posts and on the My AI chat bot, the one that actually where you ask it questions and have it write trainings and write blogs or other things that we showed you last week. It will also affect there as well. Now, last but not least, it comes up with this brand me part, right? It's going to give you your slogan for your business. It's going to write a story for you, and it's going to give you a personality analysis. It's going to analyze who you are. Now, you can come in here and change any of these things as you want. It nailed them pretty well for me. Like it was pretty shocking how much how close it was. So for it gave me the slogan. My real slogan for my business is your champion of dreams, live your best life now. That's my real slogan. It gave me transform fear into freedom, train for triumph with Elizabeth Larson. Pretty close, kind of same concept, right? So, and you can utilize this for other things. Like sometimes you just need a bio. Sometimes you need things for other things. Just come in here and just grab it. Okay. Whenever you change anything in here, just make sure you hit save so it can do an analysis of all the information over again and reset the AI. Now, next, when we come over here to home, remember over on this left-hand menu, you have all of these different things, and you have the My AI Manager right here, which has the My AI chat. Remember, this is a great place to get blog posts, bullet points for your trainings that you need to do, get some ideas on running challenges or whatever else you want. Fantastic area to do that in. You can ask this thing anything. Don't be scared to ask the AI questions. What we're doing is using the power of the AI to really get the things that we need for our business, right? So you want to make sure that you're doing that all the time. Now, one other thing I want to cover. When you come over here on the left-hand side, you'll see Expert AI. You'll see Eric AI right here. Eric AI, you can ask any questions and it will pull from the library of everything Eric Worre has taught the AI to answer your question. So remember, you also have the ability for this too. Sometimes you're not able to talk to your upline. Sometimes there's somebody you can't reach somebody and you're kind of like, I wonder what's the best way to do this. Feel free to come in here and ask those questions. Utilize these tools. They're here for you. Okay. Now, let's come over here. Remember, we have 3 steps that we do each day. The reason we do this meeting 5 days a week is because Adrian and I started this meeting years ago when we were just doing simple text messages. We were just simply getting together and all doing our text messages, our text message reach outs. And if you were at GoPro, not this year, but last year, I was in the front row and I couldn't believe it. I'm going to tell you this quick story and we're going to do our post. So I'm in the front row. Eric Worre's just beginning the GoPro. We're all ready, right? The first thing he does is he makes us all pull out our phones. He says, we're going to send messages and we're going to do it for the next, I don't know, it was half hour or an hour. I can't even remember how long it was. Anyways, I just about fell out of my seat. The first person I text was Adrian. It's like, he's teaching what we've taught for years. And I was excited. So we got together every Monday through Friday and sent simple messages out to everybody. We did this for years. What we learned through this process is everything that we do in community together helps you get consistent faster. And so when we were acquired by Nowsite and came over here, we realized the best way to help you get fluent on social media, get you going in your businesses, get the conversations going, was to help you use this AI every day, Monday through Friday, and show you how to make these posts. So each day we're going to give you different ideas for posts. Each day we're going to show you different ways of using the AI, different ways of starting conversations out on social media, and different ideas to do. So we'll cover everything from posts and stories to reels, video, all different kinds of things. Groups, starting groups, and accessing groups. Lots of different directions that we go. Okay, so let's get started today. Friday, what kind of posts do we want to make today? Lots of different things you could do on Friday. I don't really talk a lot about a business so much on Friday because most of the time people are thinking about the weekend, especially after the holiday. What are you thinking about? Think about what you are thinking about right now. It's Friday. I get the whole weekend off. Yay, I'm excited. Maybe you're tired from New Year's. Maybe you overdid it. For some people, their money's struggling still, though, right? So think about what's important, what message you have in your heart. A lot of times on Fridays, I'll do celebration posts for team members. I'll do celebration posts for my coaches. I'll do celebration posts for other things. Some of the things that you could do on Friday also is freedom. Talk about the freedom that you have because of the business that you're building. Maybe the freedom from the weight that you've lost, Jenny. Jenny's lost over 70 pounds. Huge, huge ordeal, right? So she could talk about the freedom that she has in feeling, healthy and feeling strong and as she's going after her dreams. You could talk about the freedom that you have by going after your dreams. Danielle is building a business that it has so much meaning to her. And after hearing her story yesterday of her why, it's just it's like it's inspiring, right? She can talk about that inspirational story of why she's doing this. Now, one other thing that you can always make posts about, giving value. Think about the reasons why you stop and look at somebody's posts. Is it funny? Is it controversial? Or is it giving value? The people I stop on the most are either funny or giving great value. And there are people that I've learned on my news feed where it's like, oh, I know this is going to be a great post because I see the person's name. There's also other people where I see their name and I automatically don't even look because I know it's just going to be another buy my product, buy my product, buy my product post. And those people usually eventually get snoozed. Okay, so let's go make some posts. We're going to come over here. 3 steps. Post on social media, comment on posts, and start conversations, right? When we post on social media, 8 different ways to do this. Caption and suggested image is when we want the AI to not only give us the writing, but the image. Make it my own is when you don't know what you want to post and you come over to like somebody's page like mine and you say, oh, okay, I'm going to do something like this. And you take a screenshot of it and you put it into the AI. And the AI will give you a post that's similar to the one that you did the screenshot of. You could give it some additional instructions here. You can do your business profile, specific business profile, specific objective. Most of the time, I just make it blank and I just have it do a post that's similar, right? And so the AI is going to look at the photo that you screenshot and upload in there, and it's going to give you the post of what it thinks is similar to that. So while researching to create something transformative, I've discovered the toughest part of weight loss is sticking with the mental shift. That's actually really good. So what I could do is if I don't want to make a short text only post and I want to do it with a photo, I could come over here and I could say, make this longer, tell more of my story in this. Remember, I'm relying on the AI. I'm not even telling the AI much because it already knows my story. I already put it in the back of the AI. So now it pops all of this open. Embarking on a transformative journey has opened my eyes to something truly profound. As I started researching and striving to create a meaningful change in my life, I realized that the hardest part of weight loss isn't just the physical aspect, it's making the crucial mental shift. I vividly remember the initial struggles facing days when it felt impossible to stay motivated or even believe in myself. But with time, I learned that the real battle lies within our mindset. This is true for all of us who have lost a large amount of weight, like I have, and Jenny and Coach Mike, and a bunch of us here. This is so true. Through those experiences, I've come to understand how important it is to maintain a positive outlook and push through these mental barriers. It's not just about losing pounds, it's about gaining confidence, resilience, and a healthier state of mind. That's why I'm committed to tackling this challenge head on, and I invite all of you to join me on this path. Let's support one another, share our stories, and conquer the hurdles together. Our goals are within reach, and with determination and positivity, we can achieve them. Now, here's the cool thing. I'm actually starting a health challenge for people who want to, lose weight or just get better habits. And so I'm going to utilize this post to start talking about that challenge for my own business. So this is a great way of taking something for a make it my own. And Jenny, any of you can go over there and take that one and utilize it for yourselves, but do and make it your own. And then you can get that information. Remember, all I did was I said, make it longer and put more of my story in it and starts putting more of that. Now, my story, of course, is going to be different than yours. Now, some other types of posts, because I am actually going to use this one because I told you how much I love the system. I'm going to open up another Nowsite thing so that one doesn't get messed up. Okay. Now we have selfie AI. Selfie AI, again, is when you take a photo of yourself, it's going to examine that photo and help you write a post. Caption my image. Let's say I have taken an image at the event. I was at GoPro, took an image with Cory and myself, and then I put in caption my image, and then it writes me the post. Short text only posts. That's these right here with the colored backgrounds. And they're great for asking a question and getting conversation started very fast. This is one of my favorite ways to start conversations fast on social media. Next ones, short text only posts, caption my video. When you have your own video that you've done, maybe you did a live, maybe you did a reel, whatever it is, remember you do not upload the video into the program. We don't upload the video, right? Okay. And last but not least, long post and suggested image. I love these. They're for Facebook or LinkedIn, but I also can use them for blog posts as the starting out for a blog post on a website. They're great for that as well. All right, last button that we haven't covered in a while that I want to make sure to get for you guys. This one right here, the surprise me button. Truthfully, how many times do you wake up in a month and think, I don't even know what I want to post today? I don't even know what I want to talk about today. Anybody ever been there like me? I don't even know. I teach this and there's days I wake up and I'm like, I don't know what I want to post today. I'm not quite as inspired. So when you're not inspired, you can come over here and hit the surprise me button. The surprise me button is going to go through all of your information and it's going to come up with different posts. And here's the cool thing. You can hit the button over and over and over again until it just gives you a post that you like. So when you don't know what you want to post, this is a great way of getting inspiration. So innovation is at the heart of entrepreneurship. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Learning from failures makes success stories legendary. Entrepreneurs, share your journey. Your story could ignite the next wave of innovation. Keep pushing boundaries and remember greatness often hides behind perseverance. It's okay. Yeah. And if you feel meh, then just hit the button again. There's days I wake up and I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. So I'll hit the surprise me button over and over and over again until I get the great idea that I want to play with. And then you guys have actually watched me do this, right? Where I take the deep dive and then I change it and mess with it and kind of like an artist and I enjoy it. It's so much fun. Okay, strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an abdominal will. Yeah, okay. Let's channel this incredible wisdom today. I should put my glasses on and strive to embody here. Actually, I'll just make it bigger. There we go. Embody the strength within ourselves. Meh, meh. Okay, I'm going to hit surprise me again. Third time's the charm, right? And here's the thing. If I don't like it at all, or I'm like, I really want to go in a different direction, I hit surprise me again. If I like it and I need to change it, but I want to stay in the same vein, I'm going to come down over here to the AI and change it here. Word of the day, resilience. Yes, let's embrace our inner strength and bounce back stronger than ever. What's your word for today? Share it in the comments and let's lift up lift. I'm talking too fast now. I'm getting tongue-tied. Let's uplift each other. I like this, but here's the thing, what I would do. I would come over here to the AI, make it longer, add more of my story of overcoming, whoops, mistyped, into this post. And then regenerate. Remember, if I like the direction it's going, I'm going to modify it from here where it says AI. If I wanted in completely different direction, I'm going to come over here from surprise me. Today, I want to take a moment and reflect on the power of resilience, a quality that's been my steadfast companion through some of life's toughest challenges. Remember, you need a lot more white space. I remember a time when everything seemed to be crumbling around me, and I felt it impossible to rise above the circumstances. But it was the inner strength that I discovered within myself that empowered me to bounce back stronger and more determined than ever. Now, the cool thing about this is that when you say to make it longer, you can decide to use part or all of that. Love the direction it's going, but for the sake of time, I'm going to show you how to change an image real quick. You can come over here. You could do AI image search. Honestly, I like regular image search and just kind of putting in what I want. And many times I will take a word from the post itself and I will put that into the AI or into there to search. So let's look and see what it comes up with. So Scrabble pieces, kind of like that, like that. Lots of different things to choose from. And you can take an image and remember you can put wording on this. You can also square it off, make the image more square, add text. As much as you want. You make the font size bigger. You can put in wording in here, whatever you want to do, right? Square it off. Add. Okay. So you can change the photos and everything else, or you can decide to use your photo after. Remember all of these places up here. You have the ability to go to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and these other platforms right here. To post, all you do is get started, hit post. Then you're going to post this in here. I would recommend getting more white space in between longer paragraphs and putting more emojis in just to break up the color. Of course, you'll add the photo. When you add the photo, you'll take the photo that's automatically been downloaded into your computer download area, and then you can post it from there. All right. So let's take a few minutes. Let's go do our post real quick. We'll do questions at the same times as our post. Let's get our post done. Remember, Friday, it can be about Freedom Friday, talking about your own freedom, talking about Celebration Friday. I know a lot of people here like to do Celebration Friday, or whatever's on your heart, whatever you want to post. Remember, use the power of the AI to help. Lean on that AI to help you. Let's get the 5 minutes going, and then we'll do questions. If you have questions, feel free to raise your digital hand during this time. If not, if we have some time right afterwards, we'll look at a couple posts real quick. If not, we'll look at posts on Monday. Look at the chat and see if we have anything here. It's true, Champagne. It's true. Thought you were my travel coach. What's going on? You're my joy coach and travel coach, honey? How does the branding tab generate a response? I deleted what was there to regenerate. Um, Jenny, I don't think it actually regenerates. So if you completely deleted it, what I would do is I would go into this area right here and ask, I would come over. Nope, this is the one I want to keep because I'm going to use this one today. I would come over here to my AI chat, and then I would do a new chat, and I would say something to the effect of, let me go over to the original way that it's put together. Hold on one second. Come over to train my AI, brand me, and I would say write my story and give me my personality analysis, and I would do it right here in the my AI chat and then put it back in there. If it doesn't regenerate. Now, you could try this. You could try to change some things on here and then hit save, like the Right Like Me, just change humor over one and then go back, and then you could go backwards if you like them all the way they are, and then just redo it back the other way and hit save and see if that comes back up. But I don't think it actually regenerates. So you just go over to the My AI chat and ask it over there and then put it back over there. Let's see what else we got here. Add in an audio file, background music, for Reels, but that's all taken care of on Instagram and stuff like that, not in the AI. So the AI is just giving you the writing that you'll put into the social media. If you're going to use music or other things, you'll do that actually in the social media platform. Bruce, is there any way to use the exact same post on Instagram and on Facebook at the same time? Yes. Two ways you could do that, Bruce. Number one, you can actually have Facebook and Instagram interconnected where you post on Instagram and it goes to your Facebook. That's number one. Okay. Number two, if you don't know how to do that and you don't want that to happen automatically all the time, which I'm not a big fan of that happening all the time because sometimes I want things to be different. What I would do personally is I would come over here and I would take my post, like this one right here, I really like, right? This is the one I'm going to work on today to use on my own feed. I would hit get started. So if you like it on Instagram, you like this version of it, let's go over here and see what it says. So each one of these is going to be a little different. It's going to write for the platform, right? So when you come over here, if I like this one right here, I can hit get started and post. It's going to open up Instagram, but as soon as I'm done, it is on That's awesome, Steve. It is on my clipboard still. I can come over here to Facebook and go ahead and make that post the exact same thing right over here. If I click on the Facebook one, it's going to give me the different wording, right? If I come back over here, this wording is going to change if I come over to the Facebook one. But if I like this version, once I hit get started, all those words are clipped to my clipboard. So I can go and post them anywhere I want. I can post them on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. I can run over to a blog and throw it in my website. I can put them anywhere. Does that make sense, Bruce?
So in other words, don't go back to Nowsite, go directly from, let's say, Instagram straight to Facebook.
Exactly. Exactly. And the photo's already in your computer or on your phone. So you don't even need anything from that. You just go over to the next place.
That's
So
where I
tell me
was.
you reset. Oh, I hate it when that happens.
I was stumbling because I was going back on the Nowsite and you
Yeah,
couldn't get back to the same place. This is how
right.
you post it, without losing the wording, you can go.
Yeah, don't go back to now site, but if you do lose the wording, just go back and click on the Instagram one or whatever one it was, and then just recopy again and then take it wherever you want.
I tend to lead with Instagram, so that's why I was asking the question.
Perfect. And you,
And go from one
yeah.
social media to the other one without going back in the Nowsite.
Yeah, you just go over to the other one. The other thing that you have the option to do is you can link your Instagram and Facebook together, where when you post on Instagram, it automatically shoots over to Facebook. I tend not to like that, honestly, though, Bruce, because there's different things that I do on different platforms for different reasons. So, but it's
I
up to
don't
you.
all the time, just sometimes I think it may resonate in both places. So
Right.
that's what I'm going to do.
That makes sense.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Appreciate it.
Beautiful. All right. All right. Lamantha, do you have a nail site question? Try to get you unmuted, honey. Give it a shot.
Okay.
There we
What was it?
go.
Okay. Actually, it's not an outside question.
Okay, so
Yeah,
stick around,
right.
stick here, and I'm going to get you over to my other Zoom so we can talk because I know we need to talk, but stay here.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
I won't. I had to
Okay.
leave yesterday because I
Okay, no worries. Carol, how about you, honey?
Where's the clipboard?
yeah, man.
You
What
said
was
it saves the clipboard and then you can get it. Where's the clipboard?
Where am I?
so when you on your computer, anytime you copy something, it automatically copies to the clipboard on your computer. You don't need to know, you just need a copy. Anytime you copy
I
something,
usually, if I copy something, I put it in a blank page because it's Mac, but I put it in a separate document. How do I,
Carol,
where's it?
Carol, do you know how when you copy something to put somewhere else, that in between place that you're not seeing, that kind of like mystical place, it's technically called a clipboard on your computer.
Okay.
And so anytime you come over here to download something, gosh, I hate those stupid little notifications up here. It's like they got to go away. Anytime you're going to go click that button that says, get started so you can make your post, the words automatically go to the clipboard on your computer.
I still don't know. What if I copied something else and then wanted to use something? Is there, I mean, on the phone, I know where the clipboard is and it can save a whole bunch of them and I can grab one or another one.
You're going to have to paste it somewhere if you want to use it again and clip something else. So if I copy this and I come over here to Facebook and, oh, good, I have the post here. Thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So
well, it saves that one thing, then it doesn't keep saving.
it doesn't
more.
save
okay,
more.
like the phone.
No, you have to put it on
Okay.
a doc or something else.
Okay, it's in limbo. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. All right. Diana.
Thanks. So I'm still struggling a little with that too. So I do what Carol does usually, but if I want to use the clipboard, where is it? How do you get to it?
What do you want to use the clipboard for?
Well, if something was just put on the clipboard and I don't necessarily want to put it into Word, I just want to use it, how do I get to it?
So, okay, I realize that I have made confusion for people.
No, I've always been confused about that. That's why I always put it in a Word document.
So if I come over to, that's what you do. If you ever want to use it again, you put it in a Word document. So when you copy something, you're moving it to somewhere else. You have to put it somewhere to ever use it again, Diane. That's the perfect simple answer. You're
Yeah,
already doing it right.
but if you just want to go to the clipboard, how do you get
You
there?
you don't.
Oh, you don't?
It doesn't exist for you.
Oh, so that's why I can't find it.
It's a magical area on the computer that doesn't really exist, only for the momentary use of that one thing. And if you copy something else to try to move it, you erase it. You don't ever go there.
So I've been looking for something for months that isn't there.
Yeah. You if you're going to copy something from Nowsite, you want to put it on a document or a note or something so you can go back to it.
Okay, great.
It's like the Wizard of Oz, Diana. The Wizard of Oz.
It is
Are you
kind of
on a-
like that. It is. It's so true.
Are you on a
Okay,
Mac or
Michael, thank
PC?
you. Okay, let me make sure. Brand new, don't know where to start. Come here every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. 8 a.m. Pacific, first of all, Diane. Because I will help you every single day. You'll get the swing of this. And then Cheryl's meetings are 12 noon Eastern time, 9 a.m. Pacific on Tuesday and Wednesdays. So you'll want to be there. Dean's hand is what question is for newbies. Is there a training site available for us that basically goes from beginning and explains everything, how to use it? So Dean, there are videos in the resource area. Gosh, I haven't seen them in years. But let me look.
Yeah,
And
I've looked at the different videos, but I was just wondering if there's a place that is sort of like day one, day two, day three to kind of run you through for the newbies. I mean, like today's meeting is great, but
there needs to be
but
one of
you know, I
those.
may not be at that point, or I may be way
Right.
beyond that point or whatever.
Right. You know what? There really needs to be. I don't know. I need to talk with Adrian and see if we just make a new set of videos and stuff like that. The resource
You
center
probably
has
have all the
videos
videos.
there.
I'm just wondering
Yeah,
about
they're just not in
organizing
order.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, not the way like day one, day two, day three. Let me look and see if I have this here. If I come over here, goodness, I have got a hard stop coming out because I have another meeting that I'm teaching. But here, let's try this real quick. Let's come over here. This is the calendar of all of the meetings, and these are the quick start videos here. They're not really organized in day one, day two, day three, but you know, they do have the short things of what you can do with the system.
Right. If you know how to use the system.
Right. I would go to one of Cheryl's meetings on Tuesday or Wednesday because that's more of kind of like the starting out kind of thing. That's what I would do if it was me.
Are those also available on the other site that you mentioned, or that Facebook page or whatever it was,
Does she stream them anymore?
where the
I
recordings
think she
are?
does. Yeah, yeah. They should be in there. She should be streaming those too.
Okay.
All right. Hard stop
Thank you.
coming up. So, oh, thank you. Thanks for being here. And definitely come each day and I'll try to help you however I can also. Glad to have you as part of us. All right. You can have multiple pictures and make Facebook Reels. You don't make the reel in here. You make that over in the platform like Instagram. Okay. All right. I have a hard stop. I have 2 minutes to get over to my other meeting. So I'm sorry, guys. I have another meeting I do right after this. We'll be back Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for my AI Live. Lamantha, stay here so I can get you the thing I need to give you. And again, bring your questions, bring things. We'll give you different ideas every single day. And I'm just so thankful that you are a part of our community. Feel free to unmute as you go. And I hope you all, Happy New Year, everybody. Let's make 2025 our best year ever, okay? Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.